What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here, and today I have a special guest. We did a little back routine. His name is John, and this is not casting couch, I promise.
Oh man,
but
dang it.
John is someone special. He lost 170 pounds, right?
Yep, 170 pounds.
And now he's on like a fitness journey. He wants to gain more muscle. I'm gonna let him take it away, let him tell a little bit about himself, and I want you guys to understand, before we get to the rest of the video, the reason for this video is I want you guys to be able to understand that no matter what your goal is, like if it's to build muscle, if it's to lose fat, whatever it is, you can do it. And it's just that simple. It's just a matter of doing it. So tell them about your story a little bit.
Okay, so if we're just gonna start from the beginning. So when I was 20 years old, I was at my heaviest weight of 360 pounds. So at the lowest, I got to 190. Right now, I'm trying to build muscle, so I'm about like 200 pounds now. So at my lowest, I was 190 pounds. So at 360 pounds, I was literally, like, I say this a lot, was
360 pounds.
Yes, it was a lot.
Like, not like 260 pounds. Like, I weigh 260. Right now, I'm like 250. I can't lie. But 260, 300, that's fucking huge. So.
It was, when you get that big, you're not living anymore. Right? I tell people that I was just existing and watching life kind of go by, and I wasn't living. I was literally going from every day waking up, it was like, what do I have to do today to get back to my bed to sit down and watch Netflix? You know what I mean? So I wasn't living.
But Netflix though.
Yeah. I still watch Netflix. Can't lie.
All right.
But so I was sitting there, and then so the catalyst for change, right? The click moment that I had, that's what everyone asks, is I was actually watching Miami Ink, which is like a show that has like tattoos and stuff on it, right? And I'm someone that I have tattoos, right? So these two I had already. And I was watching it, and I would always think to myself, man, I want more tattoos, but I can't get them because I'm so big. I know it sounds silly, but I was watching it, and this guy came on, very similar almost to like this, right? He went on, he was like, I lost the weight because I was sick of being where I was, and I realized that the only time, and I realized this in my head, the only reason that I can't lose the weight is because I give up. So like the only reason that I can do this is if I keep going, and the only way I can fail, and I say this all the time, the only way you fail in weight loss is if you give up. Because you're gonna have bad days and bad weeks and even bad months, right? But if you don't give up, then you didn't fail. Absolutely. So I realized that in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I countless times I've tried.
So then we gotta tell them a disclaimer, like, guys, I know it sounds like stupid easy. Like if you want something, you just do it. And it's not that easy, but it is. So it's just a matter of how bad you want something.
It's a matter of how bad you want something, and the most important thing is what happens to you is not nearly as important as how you handle the situation.
Absolutely.
Right? Anything that happens to you, how you handle that situation is 30 times more important. So if you eat a bad meal, right, something you're not supposed to eat, if you say to yourself, okay, I messed up, now let's move on, then you're not gonna go back to where you were. But if you say to yourself, I messed up, I'm just gonna keep going, then that's when you fail.
Absolutely.
Right?
So I get a lot of people, and they kind of give you guys some fat loss tips. I get a lot of people ask me like, I don't want to call him out, but a buddy of mine texted me the other day, and he's a YouTuber. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. Okay. And if he sees this video, he doesn't get mad at me. He was like, yo, I forgot to text him back. Oh shit, he's pissed at me. But he texted me, yo, I ate pasta, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, he cheated. He messed up. He ate a bunch of food. And he's like, my cut starts, like, next week. What should I do? Like, am I screwed, basically? That's exactly like, he's like, am I fucked? And I need to text him back. I'm going to do right after this video. But the answer is no, you're not. Like, if you fuck up, it's just a matter of, like, okay, that's a loss, and you get back to it. And so many people...
And learn from it, too, though.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, you always want to say like, oh, it's okay that you messed up. But if you mess up and you don't learn from it, you're just going to keep messing up. So realize, why did you end up eating whatever, the pasta or whatever? What was it? Did you not eat enough that day? Was there something that went on in your head? You know what I mean? Learn from every mistake and try and make yourself better. That's important, because everyone wants to say it's all lollipops and candy, like, oh, you messed up, it's okay, just keep going. But don't keep doing that mess up. Figure out why you're messing up and try and fix that.
Right. And I think a lot of the times what happens is, to go again on some fat loss tips, a lot of people when they're losing weight or trying to lose weight or large amounts of weight, even small amounts of weight, people cut too many calories. They cut too much from their diet. They eat too little amounts of food. So it's like, sometimes people think like, oh, you gotta do like a no fat, a no carb, a no this, a no that. And it becomes a thing where like, because you see people, whether it be online or somewhere, saying like, this is the new fat diet or this is the way to do it. And it gets people caught up in this idea of like, let me drop everything out. And the reality is, your body ends up craving different things. And then it's much easier for you to collapse and to fall into one of those situations where you get a bunch of shit.
That's a really good point. Like, for any diet that you're trying to do, this is something that I preach, and I think everyone should preach this, is sustainability. What you're doing right now, do you see yourself doing that in 5 years? Like, do you see yourself really eating 700 calories all day for 5 years?
Like, yeah.
It's not gonna happen, because I've been there. I did that. You know what I mean? And I ate way too little calories, and it was getting to a point where it was like getting dangerously low.
So I'm gonna go off of that too. Another thing that a lot of people, I'll get asked this question when someone wants to start a fat loss routine or lose weight, whatever it is. And whether it be 170 pounds like John or like 20 pounds, people are like, should I lose weight before I lift weights?
Yeah.
Like, should I just do cardio and eat less food and lose fat and then start working out? Guys, the answer is no. You gotta understand, like, as you build muscle, your body's gonna become more efficient. You're gonna be able to burn more calories at rest. So when you're not exercising, your body can burn more calories just by default. But if you're not, and here's the thing too, I think a lot of people have like a picture in their mind of what they want to be like.
Yeah.
If you chop like all the fat away and just, if you're not building any muscle, you're not necessarily gonna turn out that way. So is there anything else, like, you think, any words of inspiration? I know I have a bunch of stuff to add, but I wanted to make this about you.
Yeah.
Because I think you're the real inspiration here. And I know you guys look at me like, oh, that guy, he could jump high, he could lift a lot of weight, he's got good shoulders, or whatever, all this stupid shit. I mean, okay, it's not stupid shit. No, I think it's cool stuff. I'm grateful for it, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the sport, but there's also like a whole nother side to this, like this fat loss. So many more people, I feel like this might be their goal than, I'm not trying to, I don't want to get it twisted, I don't want you guys to get it twisted. I know everybody has their own goals, whatever. If people want to get bigger, they want to get smaller, whatever. But I'm not an example of someone who lost 170 pounds. I'm an example of someone who, I was scrawny. I was a littler kid.
Still a lot of hard work, man.
It's still hard work.
That's something that, like.
But I'm not trying to apples and oranges. I'm just trying to say, because you're the one who lived it, you're the one who went through it. I want you to give someone some kind of, or someone, if there's someone out there who's watching this video who they're obese or they're overweight and they're uncomfortable, and they want to lose weight. What is the best advice from you? Because I can give them advice, but you lived it. So tell them, what do you think?
If you are trying to lose a good amount of weight, do it from a place of love. Because I know that sounds cheesy, right? But if you do it from like, I hate myself and I need to lose this weight to love myself, it's not gonna happen. And you're gonna end up doing things that are drastic, that are not healthy. So do it because you love yourself enough to change, and you want to love yourself more in a different body, right? Because if you do it from a place from hate, you're gonna do drastic things that are going to be detrimental to your health. And the reason I say that is because I've been there, and I went to a place that wasn't that good, you know. And so just do it from a place of love, and try and see that you love yourself enough to change, and it's not because you're not changing because you hate everything about yourself.
Absolutely, bro. So make sure you guys check out his channel, Obese to Beast. What is it? It's
Obese to Beast. Yeah.
So it's just YouTube/Obese to Beast. I'll put it in the description.
Instagram, same thing.
And then Instagram, he wants Instagram love, so make sure you show Instagram love too.
I'm catching up to you, man. No.
Oh, good. And so, any last words? Anything else? I just want to say one thing. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming. I know you're grateful for me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But the reality is just like, I'm grateful for you. Like, you've done something that I've never done.
Yeah.
And obviously I have some cool stuff that I could like survive that I think is great, but I love being able to interact with other people who have experienced different things so that I can get better. But if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. If you like John, check out his channel. And yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna go do some more stupid shit in the gym. I hope you guys liked it. See y'all soon.
Peace out, guys.
So awkward. The sign off is so awkward. That's the best part though. Fuck it. Yeah.